Manchester United have completed the signing of Andrea Medina from Atlético Madrid on a free transfer following the expiration of her contract. And this could turn out to be one of the smartest pieces of business completed anywhere in Europe this summer. While some supporters will naturally focus on the marquee names linked with the club, the reality is that successful teams are built through intelligent recruitment, and Andrea Medina fits that category perfectly. At just 22 years of age, Manchester United have secured a player entering the most important development phase of her career, a player with top-level experience in Liga F, experience in the UEFA Women's Champions League, and a player capable of operating in multiple positions across the defensive line. This is not simply a squad signing. This is a player the club clearly believes can become an important piece of the project moving forward. What makes this transfer particularly interesting is how Manchester United internally view Andrea Medina. While many supporters will immediately recognize her as a left-back due to the majority of her appearances throughout her career, there is a growing belief within the club that her future may actually be as a center-back. That belief changes the conversation completely because if Medina is brought in to play centrally, then the obvious question becomes who she will partner. The answer is Manchester United captain Maya Le Tissier. When you look at the profiles of both players, the potential partnership becomes incredibly exciting. Before discussing that partnership, it is important to understand exactly what Andrea Medina brings to the team. During the 2025 and 2026 Liga F season, she played 2,228 minutes, demonstrating her durability and importance to Atlético Madrid. Availability is one of the most underrated qualities in football. Managers need players they can trust week after week, and Medina consistently answered that call. She was not a rotation player. She was a starter. She was trusted. She was relied upon. Those are important details because Manchester United are not signing a prospect who has only shown flashes of quality. They are signing a player who has already proven she can handle responsibility at a high level. Looking deeper into the numbers, the defensive output immediately stands out. 185 defensive contributions, 44 tackles, 40 interceptions, 123 recoveries, 94 clearances. These are elite defensive statistics. These numbers paint the picture of a defender who is constantly involved, constantly reading danger, constantly winning the ball back, and constantly helping her team survive difficult moments. Modern football places enormous pressure on defenders because teams spend so much time attacking through quick transitions and aggressive pressing. Defenders are required to solve problems repeatedly throughout matches, and Medina's numbers suggest she does exactly that. Her ability in the air is another major strength. She won more than 73% of her aerial duels during the season. That statistic is extraordinary regardless of position, but it becomes even more impressive when considering she often operated as a left back. Winning aerial battles consistently is one of the most valuable skills a defender can possess because it immediately stops attacks before they develop. Manchester United supporters have watched Maya Le Tissier dominate aerial contests for years. Imagine adding another defender with similar qualities on the left side of the defensive line. Suddenly United become much more difficult to break down. One statistic that may not receive enough attention is the fact she was dribbled past only 12 times despite making nearly 2,000 touches throughout the campaign. That shows defensive discipline. It shows patience. It shows timing. Defenders who dive into challenges unnecessarily often create problems for themselves. Medina appears to understand when to engage and when to hold her position. That intelligence is one of the reasons Manchester United believe she can eventually thrive as a center-back. Then there is her quality on the ball. Modern defenders cannot simply defend. They must contribute in possession. They must help build attacks. They must remain calm under pressure. Medina completed more than 900 successful passes at nearly 80% accuracy. Those are strong numbers for a player frequently involved in both defensive and attacking phases. She is comfortable receiving possession. She is comfortable progressing possession. Most importantly, she is comfortable making decisions when opponents attempt to press aggressively. The Champions League numbers tell a similar story. Against some of Europe's strongest opposition, Medina played more than 580 minutes, scored a goal, completed 182 successful passes, contributed 34 defensive actions, and demonstrated that she could compete at the highest level. That experience matters. Manchester United want players capable of handling big occasions. The Women's Super League continues to grow in quality every year, and the Champions League remains the ultimate test. Medina has already experienced those environments. Now let us discuss what many supporters are most excited about: the possibility of an Andrea Medina and Maya Le Tissier partnership. On paper, it looks like an excellent fit. Maya Le Tissier has established herself as one of the best young defenders in Europe. Her leadership qualities are exceptional. Her reading of the game is outstanding. Her passing range continues to improve every season. She organizes teammates, communicates constantly, and leads by example. Adding Andrea Medina alongside her creates a partnership with both balance and long-term potential. Maya brings composure and leadership. Medina brings aggression and recovery ability. Maya excels at organizing the defensive structure. Medina excels at winning individual battles. Maya distributes possession from deep areas. Medina adds physicality and defensive security. Together they could form a defensive partnership capable of growing alongside each other for years. Manchester United supporters should also consider the age profile involved here. Maya Le Tissier is 24. Andrea Medina is 22. That means United potentially have a central defensive partnership that could remain together throughout the next decade. In football, continuity matters. The best defensive partnerships are rarely built overnight. They develop through repetition, communication, and shared experiences. Every match played together strengthens understanding. Every challenge overcome builds trust. What makes this transfer even more impressive is the financial aspect. Manchester United secured Andrea Medina on a free transfer. In a market where clubs regularly spend significant amounts of money on defenders with similar profiles, bringing in a player of her quality without paying a transfer fee represents outstanding business. The money saved can now be invested elsewhere in the squad, particularly given reports suggesting major changes could happen in midfield throughout the summer. And that brings us to the bigger picture. Andrea Medina may be the first signing of Manchester United's summer, but she almost certainly will not be the last. The club appears determined to strengthen several areas of the squad. Reports continue to suggest potential departures in midfield, which means recruitment activity is likely far from over. Medina's arrival feels like the opening move in a much larger plan. If Manchester United supporters were hoping for a statement that the club intends to compete seriously next season, then this signing should be viewed positively. Andrea Medina is young. She is versatile. She is experienced. She is defensively reliable. She has Champions League pedigree. She arrives on a free transfer. And most importantly, she addresses a genuine need within the squad. For all those reasons, this signing deserves significant praise. It may not dominate headlines across Europe, but smart recruitment often does not. The best transfers are sometimes the ones people only fully appreciate after watching the player perform week after week. Andrea Medina has every opportunity to become one of those signings. Manchester United have secured a talented defender entering her prime years, and if the partnership with Maya Le Tissier develops as many expect, this could be remembered as the transfer that quietly strengthened the foundation of the team for years to come.